Alright, should be. Yep, I see the files. Yay, hopefully it won't crash. I don't think it will. Time is going. So yeah, just continuing in Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I have adjusted some... I decided to look up very briefly about any guides, because I think I did follow for... It's been a while. For Mankind Divided... No, sorry, not Mankind Divided. Human Revolution. I'm pretty sure I did try to follow a more pacifist path, so I looked at a guide for tips on that. And I was kind of curious, looked up kind of the same thing here. Doing so, though... I didn't see anything for that. I didn't look that long, but I did see somebody sharing tips for what you can do to try to improve performance, so I have implemented some of those. Just like turning down or off settings.
Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
In the map. Okay. I'm also just thinking, what all can I talk about? I know I talked about in the previous two parts, which were for me yesterday, that I got new laptop, Framework 16, and am looking forward to doing some stuff with that.
This area is restricted to you, Orb.
Okay. I will find my own path. Looks like there's one right here. There's also something here. Didn't I get the thing that would let me... No. Don't quite... Okay, where would it be? The invulnerability to the electricity. Ah, okay, that actually could prove useful. Oh, here it would be, okay. Yeah, and electricity, okay. By the way, I am still playing it in a window. And I have tried to center the window a bit better, so hopefully... in the previous videos, it was not quite centered on my screen, so... Yeah, but, anyway, yeah, as I was saying about the Framework 16, what... Yeah, and I think I did say I may start doing some Let's Play Pluses with that, which... basically just full play reviews, but... Well, not reviews. Full plays of stuff, but,
Getting a little worried.
not with the, like, overlays and such here, so...
Tomorrow, creeping me out.
Oh, no, this guy is interested. Okay.
Nothing. You're dead.
Alright. I think I'm safe enough now. I might be wrong. So, wait, hang on. By a courtyard behind... Sorry. Behind an apartment building. And just... I mean, it seems like it's just here, right? This is actually something that if I had the remote hacking, I could do. I do remember that.
Think I'm getting sick.
Nothing. I'm almost certain. Hey, we checked it. We're clear. Money is slow to a tree. There's a bad fight.
City smells wrong.
Ah, crap. Alright. Well, I guess I'm down here for now.
This is the end. I think we are pushing our luck with the checkpoint. If that was...
I don't want to deal with some of this. I just don't feel like doing the doing any combat there. There we go. So yeah, I'm just... I mean, it does seem like it might just be a... Just need to talk to that. Oh, he's right here. Okay.
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation, upgrade their permits.
You have the money.
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You paid to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs, she works on your shop.
I'm gonna try to get this advancing.
Charge people for...
Not people. Augs. 35.
You're not even trying, are you? You just blatantly...
You want updated permit or not? Documents are...
These documents, what are they? Stolen? Forged? Invisible?
Look, just give me what you have.
I think I've heard all I need to about your offer, and about your friend upstairs. I'm gonna try my chances without the papers for now.
Suit yourself. Only a matter of time before they come knocking at night. The Augs are scared. By tomorrow, we will be so busy you will be planning just
Sorry, it's the whole, I'm just watching paying attention to the game. But yeah, so what I might just end up doing with that would be playing some games, most likely ones I've already done, on the laptop, just recording and then sharing that. Let's talk.
You want to do business? The man is over there.
Oh, no.
my face so you book.
You want Praxis, eh? Biocell?
I might be interested.
They sell these things.
Yeah,
Buys.
Let's see what all he's got. As I recall, you are eventually able to craft the Praxis stuff. Alright. Yep. I actually want to hang on to that for now. Yes. Hang on to that there. Yeah. Okay.
Get out of here, then.
Gotta like the guy. Come on, there we
Right
go.
on my way.
Fuck off then.
Biocells, painkillers.
I don't actually want the shotgun, like, for using it or anything. I just want to put it in my thing, which isn't. Yeah, I'm on the top floor. So yeah, this is my. Oh, okay. Okay. Inventory shotgun. Right. So then, wait a minute. I'm just. I got it. I guess I can't. Okay. I was hoping to see something there about, oh, okay. Easiest way to get through this door is to not get through it. Get around it. Here we go.
Always hope, Joseph. Do not despair. We will all find our way to the machine dome.
See?
Do not give up faith in the church.
But, yeah, there's some weird things.
You must hang on. I pray that the mother will change her mind. You gave us the means for our salvation. Do not veer now. There is always hope.
I think there is a side mission that connects in with what we're seeing here.
The singularity is near, Sever. You must hang on. You gave us the means for our salvation. Do not veer now.
But, yeah, as I was saying, with those, it'd probably just, be more or less normal playthroughs of games without overlays, because that's gonna be so much simpler. I mean, I'm sorry, it's not that this is hard, it's just, it's not always that comfortable to clip the oximeter on and have it there for hours at a time. Even though I'm not actually doing it hours at the moment.
I pray that the mother will change her mind.
Well, actually, hang on, I might be able to get in there the same. Yeah, alright. No, I don't want to confront Seraph yet. I think
Remember, builder.
there is an advantage to
I pray that the mother will
confronting him at a specific time. Okay, back. How do I... There we go. Spacebar finally let me out.
There is always hope.
No.
Some of us remember, builder. Gave us the means for our salvation.
Yeah. Some of the stuff, like some of the games I'd want to do, I already know what they are. Because they are games that's like, I want to replay because they're good, they're fun, but also, Let's Play Pluses, which means, I've played them, I've reviewed them previously, I just never, I did not record them at the time because I didn't have either the hardware to do so yet, or it,
regardless of augmented status, have been imprisoned by the Chinese government.
hadn't occurred to me yet to do it. It is actually kind of fun. I don't remember if I've mentioned this before. I probably have. That I was already doing these videos for a while. before it occurred to me, oh wait, I can record when I do a video game, when I review a video game then. It just never occurred to me.
Stars is the man. He'll set you up.
I
I was lost like you, friends. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my almighty father, but no longer. The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers.
European-based construction giant the Santo Group has successfully convinced the Tanzanian government to become a signatory of its safe harbor.
Yeah! You know, before that little musical interlude
right.
I was talking about
Complexes or oppressed groups
I definitely need to get smart vision when I can. That will help me with this kind of stuff.
We carry seeds of divinity within us. The future
Although you can also just see some of it too.
come here. Do not hesitate.
Ah. Alright. Here. Okay.
Beginning of a new age. And like always, some of these earth, fire, and blood.
Doesn't seem like there's anything in here.
Bright future is at hand for ours.
I don't... Yeah. If I had the code, I'd put it in and do all that, but I don't. Okay, no, I actually... Let's get outside. Okay, so... Yeah, no, I don't know why that changed on me, but whatever.
Blood and pain. But a bright future is at hand for ours.
Wait a minute, hang. Where am I going?
You will find, my friend.
I know I want to go, it's just... Okay.
I promise.
Okay, so now... Now it's going to be trickier. A lot trickier.
You think after Rosika, business would be up?
Give it a little time to set.
Whoops. Alright. There. But yeah, you can actually hack those shutters anywhere to open them up. Yeah, didn't think so.
Something is in the air.
I'm getting a little worried.
There's a bad vibe.
Right there. What is this? Pocket secretary? Okay. Cool.
Feels like I'm missing something.
Whoops. Ah, damn it. That screwed me over. I'm just trying to look around and I can't. Holy crap, I didn't even realize this. Then in 2027, so we're just technically a few years off from the events of the previous game. Okay.
Not know why I never get to work the checkpoint.
Nope. There we go. There.
That bombing was bad for business.
There's a bad vibe.
Alright. Okay, no, he's... I'm not in danger. I am not hacking that. I'm not even sure if I can, because my... some of the hack stuff isn't set up. Isn't high enough for that yet. Alright. I think I am safe in this. Okay.
I hope you're not Edward Broad, because you don't look
And
at
drink
all
water.
like this picture.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no Og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
That's true.
You're involved in something that takes advantage.
I wouldn't know from experience,
And
but
you're worried
yeah.
about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys.
Yeah, I'm speeding this up.
I'm not here to make you nervous.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to...
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used.
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official...
Oh, yeah. I think I should do this.
Organized crime.
Be kinder to her.
We'll get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of... like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... You know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one.
I know I said that I want to speed it up, but it is just...
That sounds like the same.
I'm enjoying it.
Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms. Scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again.
Yeah.
Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it.
I mean, at least she's honest.
The fact that we could help someone. We should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of.
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of.
Yeah.
By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Alright.
Love writing those paychecks, I tell you. But these are the golden days compared to 2 decades ago.
Alright. That's actually not useful to me. Nope. Hey, do you want that? There was nothing in the, I'll take that to sell. There was nothing in the thing. Alright. What can I do with that? Might not be able to do anything with it that's meaningful yet, because I think a lot of this is you have to go to 2. The remote hacking would be good, but that I definitely am gonna need more for. Yeah. Let's go with that. Maybe I should have actually gone to this. But for now that.
You think after Rosita, business would be up?
Hogs are getting attacked in the street. They laying low.
Alright. I just need to get back out of here. Gonna appear is good.
You think after Rosita, business would be up? Was that you?
Ah!
Take a look around.
Okay. They don't know anything. At least not enough. Not enough of anything. Alright. That's just being weird now. Can I? Okay. In some games you can turn some of this stuff off. Yeah. What that jump to mission would necessarily achieve. But for now, I just want to talk to the two.
You'll be fine.
Just because Dragomir looks like a cop doesn't mean he's a real.
And try to deal with the other things that with Dragomir passively. Well, non-lethally, I should say.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices teach us to have children so that we may love them. Primus, is that you?
Are you Arinka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
Well,
Arenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Arenka is not well. We must shield her.
Irenka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Gollum City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it. It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay. I'll take care of the activation. Just...
Thank you.
that's one.
Perhaps we've been dead a long, long time, and our only returns for people we want.
There's Edward.
And it has to be a violation.
I do also need to figure out about the other police officer. Although, hang on just a sec. That... I don't know what it is doing with that.
Been a long time coming, Og. The old man was supposed to be alone. Let's go. Just forget it.
Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. Get lost, dog, before we turn our attention to you. Heard you're sitting on some cash.
Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. I didn't know.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money to feel strong.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man.
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to...
When was the last time?
A few years. Since the day of the...
Yeah, I remember this one.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
Even with it being so many years, it's still... This is one to remember.
Not to see someone you care about.
It's not their fault. My son-in-law, he keeps them away from me because... Well, because...
Because why?
What am I, on trial? Soon you'll be judging me just like he did. Like they all did.
Judging you for what, Edward?
They say I became a monster. In the park. It was during the incident.
You were with your family when the signal went out. Darrow's broadcast. Caused all those Augs to lose control.
I grabbed the youngest by the wrists. We were spinning. We spun like mad. I don't know where it came from. This exhilaration that wasn't mine. It was reckless, I admit. There were mosquitoes in my brain. There was blood. They say that It couldn't have been me. Someone else must have... A stranger, after I blacked out. Please, tell me you believe me. Tell me it isn't possible that I did that to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
When the signal was broadcast, Augs everywhere were made to do terrible things. Things they would never have done otherwise. Some of them can't remember, or choose not to be able to remember. The truth is, yes, it's possible, Edward. But that doesn't necessarily make you responsible.
It's also, how's he gonna reconcile if he
out of our control.
is in denial, so...
I said, I tried to tell them. Whatever my hands may have done, my heart did not.
And that would be true.
What kind of defense is that? If I can't forgive myself, why should they? One of them is still alive, and whether I ever get to see him or not, I want to remain as close as I can. I want to remain in Prague.
Here, this permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my...
The situation's a little less...
Oh.
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile.
All right.
Right. And there's an autosave there, but...
I met with both those Augs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it. Quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
Alright, I got it.
Yeah, I wanna...
So, my friend, you have the card now, yes?
figure out about drawing here first, but I also need to deal with the other thing, the timer. Alright, but I think it is just I need to head over there. Just actually hang on. Let me check on that. Where... No. Yeah, no. Here it is. It's all over there, though. Okay. Except for talking with Seraph, but that I wanna hold off on. And I've stopped the timer, so here's what I'm thinking. You can stop watching now if you want. Because I'm pretty sure once you go through here, I mean, you can keep watching, you should, maybe, in case I'm wrong. But you go through here, and I'm pretty sure you get on a train, and that is what takes you to the other side of the city.
No way to live. These papers are out of date.
I got them last week.
No, they expired last week.
Pretty obvious you work for someone important. I don't know who, and I don't
How
care.
does this Rabia work? Do you need Augs to build it, or do you want us to live there?
Both, actually. Although everyone is welcome. It's being built by the...
Eventually, you are able to... I will be able to hack all this stuff.
When you wish.
There is something in here.
The song. It's in my head.
Hang on. See, this is why you actually should keep watching.
You remember the one?
Even if it is just background noise. I'm pretty sure this just gets me back here. And it becomes relevant, very relevant later on. Okay, it doesn't see... Oh, no, okay.
Well, that is interesting.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that you do, I do remember at one point you are basically being hunted by the police and, like, coming in on the train, and it's like I had to do that to avoid some. I remember having to hide in there. And it's weird what you remember and what you don't. Or rather, what you remember and why. Alright, so this is where I got an autosave. But here's where I will stop. See for that. Why does it? Well, okay. No, it just popped up to 90. So I've been averaging. Alright, 7580. Okay, that seems reasonable for my heart rate. Anyway, yeah. Shall see you next time.